Bonjour à tous, on est très heureux de recevoir Nicolas Kovalev ici présent. Donc pour ceux qui ne connaissent pas, il est quadruple champion du monde sous les couleurs de la Russie, médaillé de bronze aux Jeux Olympiques de Londres et aujourd'hui entraîneur à Los Angeles, entraîneur de l'américain Connor Liang qui a fini deuxième aujourd'hui. Donc je vais laisser Romane à côté de moi lui poser les premières questions en anglais et on essaiera de vous traduire.
So thank you for agreeing to do this interview. It's a pleasure to have you. So how was the day for you and your fencers? There are a lot of USA fencers on the podium, so how was the day overall?
Thank you guys, first of all, for having me here for the interview. It is a big pleasure to still be recognizable after like certain amount of years non-fencing in any competitions, in the national competitions. As you know, like I moved to the United States after finishing my fencing career and decided to start my own business and start coaching in a new country. It's a new experience for me, and as you know, like the level of United States fencers is pretty decent, especially in the age like 14, 16 years old, which is cadet. Therefore, like I'm not surprised there were a lot of good fencers from United States in the final. It's going to be how many? Like
six in the top 8.
Six,
Yeah.
yes, out of 8, which is pretty impressive result. And I'm very like little surprised, like with the fencer from France. He just performed very well and showed like a lot of good actions in the middle of the strip, like in attack, defense, like pretty intense and consistent fencing. It was a pleasure to see him fencing in the podium.
Thank you very much. Tu veux traduire un peu ou
Oui.
je peux faire un
Vas-y,
peu
vas-y.
Donc principalement déjà il voulait nous remercier de l'avoir invité, parce qu'il était très heureux qu'on le reconnaisse après 7 ans hors du circuit. Même si bon, un tireur pareil pour tous les streamers c'est assez facile à reconnaître. Donc il a dit qu'il était parti aux États-Unis après la fin de sa carrière, il a monté son club et n'était pas très surpris du niveau des Américains. Se trouve il y a un très bon niveau sur cette tranche d'âge de cadet, donc à peu près 14-16 ans. Et il voudrait féliciter le français Tom Couder, trouvé très bon, très réactif. Et voilà, je pense qu'on peut enchaîner. I have another question for you. So, as a former world-class fencer, you became a coach. Do you think that being a very good fencer is necessary to become a good coach or not?
This is a very good question because like before I start coaching, I always thought like the reason like good fencers didn't become good coaches because they didn't want to. My point is like it's all about like how much do you like the sport, how much do you want to be a good coach, because like you have a lot of skills, you have a lot of knowledge, you have like great experience, which can be easily transformed into like a very good coaching style. Therefore, like it all depends, I assume, on desire and the passion of each person, like individually. Therefore, like if you want to be a good coach, you don't have to be like very like great fencer, like world class level. And the same, like if you are the world class level athlete, it doesn't mean, it doesn't give you like the free road like to become like super coach. You still have to work hard and start from the very beginning, always from the zero.
Thank you very much. Donc, donc de son point de vue, il disait que c'était une très bonne question. Il disait que ça dépendait surtout de l'implication qu'on met dans la manière d'entraîner. Il disait qu'à la base, il pensait que tous les bons entraîneurs, tous les bons tireurs pouvaient devenir de très bons entraîneurs. Mais finalement, il dit que on peut être un très mauvais tireur, devenir un très bon coach, ou l'inverse, ça dépend juste de l'engagement qu'on va mettre dans cette deuxième partie de carrière.
Okay, so I have one last question. Is there going to be USA fencers tomorrow for the girl events?
Oh yes, of course. Like we have like I don't know, like maybe 10 or even more fencers from United States. I personally do not have the students like from my club, from my city.
Okay.
But we have like a certain amount of kids from Oregon and New York.
Ok.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Attends, I have just one last question for you. During your career, is there any coach that impressed you more than another? Because you've been with many coaches, I think, in your career,
Yeah.
with the national team or in your young years. Or is there anybody that is still very important for you in your career, and you want to
Yes,
answer?
of course, yes. In my fencing life, I was working with the spouses Zichenko. Like they raised me, they formed me as an athlete. Vladimir and Natalia. This was like the harmony of two teachers, and they built me and they raised me until I achieved my first medals in the national scene. But in the last few years, I was working I was 5 or 6 years. I was working with Christian Bauer.
Yes.
Yes, and this coach is pretty famous in this country and the entire world. I took a lot of good things from his coaching style, from his strip coaching. It helps me. I seem a little bit more with my students when I coach them on competitions. Yes, how to behave, how to interact, reference things
Okay.
Work out of the podium and out of the strip.
Thank you very much. Donc il expliquait que d'abord il y avait ses maîtres d'informateurs en Russie qui l'avaient beaucoup inspiré en tant que tireur, mais aussi en tant qu'homme, et aussi avoir été beaucoup influencé par le français Christian Bauer qui entraînait l'équipe de Russie durant ces dernières années, et il s'en sert surtout pour la gestion de la compétition auprès de ses tireurs, tout ce qui est parler à son tireur, parler à l'arbitre. Il dit qu'il y avait beaucoup de choses intéressantes. Thank you very much. We're not gonna... It's not going to last longer.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for coming
Thank you
with us.
very much.
It was a pleasure.
Yes,
Thank
my
you.
pleasure. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.